All right, and we are live, episode 70 of the No Sleep Crew podcast. All the bros are here. We got Jay, we got Troy, we got Ant. I'm Nate. Shout out everybody that's been listening to our podcast. We're back on it, and in today's episode, we're actually going to dive into hip hop, and not just hip hop, but are the women solely, or have they fully taken over the men right now in hip hop? Obviously, you got you got Megan Thee Stallion, you got Cardi B, but now you got like Sexy Red, you got Flo Milli, you got Lotto. Sure, if I'm missing probably a bunch, but now you got more, huh?
Glorilla.
Glorilla, yeah, Glow. You know what I'm saying, but as but as you kind of like listen to more music, it kind of does feel like more hits or more, bars come from the women more than the men now. So, kind of get your opinion. Do y'all agree or disagree? Is it kind of like a little gray area? What we feeling? What we feeling, guys?
Me personally, it seems like they are putting out more of the bangers. Like when I listen to a lot of the men, mainly like Lil Baby, the Baby, all their songs sound like they have chilled out. Like they don't come with the same hunger. It's not the same confidence. They're just like on a beat, chilling, having a good time. Compared to at least like the women rappers I've heard from Lotto to Glorilla, Flo Milli, they all come in, and I seen what they're doing a lot is just getting samples from old bangers from like either the early 2000s, 2010s, 90s. So you already know the beat, and they just going off that. So I think it seems like they are, even though I'm not listening to them a lot, they kind of trying to take over right now.
I don't think they're kind of taking over. I think they are, especially Cash Doll.
Speak on that. Let us know what Cash Doll been doing. I haven't really been listening to her like that.
Yeah, like what songs in particular?
We've lost Ed for a minute, man. That's crazy.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Technical difficulties on that one.
We know Cash Doll been so deep in her bag, it's hard for him to just pick one song. We'll come back to him and see if he can figure out which ones has really been, hitting for him.
Yeah, go ahead and go on Spotify, bro. Just let me know.
Spotify music. Hey, make YouTube real quick.
That was crazy. I know like that.
I'd say, in my opinion, I don't necessarily think they're doing better. I just think like when a woman does something, not even when a woman does something, I feel like when you're not used to somebody doing something and they do something, it's way more spectacular. Like I just started doing boxing, and anytime the coach yells at combinations and I start doing it, it's regular. If another dude starts doing it, it's regular. When a girl comes up there and starts doing the combos, we like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's not like she's better than us. It's just the fact we have a woman that's doing something that men usually do, and it's tough. I think that's all it really is. I don't think they're necessarily better than the men in the game right now.
Bro, aren't you a rapper? That's why you offended?
What does that have to do with anything?
Why you saying like it's not?
He's trying to make this personal.
Yeah, it's not even personal, bro. I'm just calling out facts. I just think when a woman does something that a man does, or even basketball, like Jeremy Lin, when Jeremy Lin was balling, it wasn't anything that like Dame Lillard wasn't doing or anything like that. It's just the fact that an Asian guy's doing it. We like, oh shit, he's crazy. But no, we've been seeing this in the league for multiple years now. You know what I'm saying?
We're not talking about players. We're talking about rappers.
I understand. I'm just making an analogy here. I'm trying to compare two things so you guys can get it. Since he was bugging me about the whole rapper thing, now I'm using basketball.
Yeah, I feel him on that. It's kind of the same because he was talking about because usually I guess like in rap it might just be like maybe one or two female rappers that are popping at a time. It might be Nicki and one other person, kind of like the same with like white rappers. Like if it was Eminem for the longest. Then at one point it was Macklemore. At one point it was
Mac Miller.
Mac Miller.
Miller. But she was the only one. So when there's more than one at a time, it's like, oh snap, like are they taking over right now? Like we never see multiple at the same time. Like right now I feel like for white rappers it's Jack Harlow. I don't know who else like popping with them. So you see like multiple, it's like maybe they should make it taking over, or it's just more quality music from them. So it might just be more that are making good music compared to they're the best of the best right now. So I see where you're coming from.
Right.
I said like I mean like that probably is what's happening because like I know like for example like Flo Milli like she's been making music for like the longest, but now like I think like her recent like albums like finally get her like mainstream, but she's been making music for like a long time, so it's kind of like I know like her I'm trying to see who else like I feel like it's like another like woman rapper like that was like making music for like a long time, and then she like finally like getting like some mainstream like love, but I don't know. Like honestly, like I think like a lot of guy rappers are like kind of like I want to say slow down, but like I can never tell the quality is going down, especially like the new rappers. I think it's kind of like the same like flow or beat that I've been like paying attention to recently.
Yeah, it's a whole lot of men coming this year. I don't know why, but
Or
heavy on the mid this year, man.
or Troy said a lot of Chris Middleton happening.
I swear. We ain't talking Game 6 finals, Chris Middleton. Nah, this is current Chris Middleton. May play, may not. Need injuries. It's a shame.
Yo. No, so yeah, because like I know you talked about like this before we went live, but like we talked about the new Metro and Future album being pretty mid. So I don't know, man. Just
Yeah, I feel like the
say-
hypest thing about that album is beef. It's a little hip hop civil war going on that. But besides that, it's like
Yeah.
I feel like I've heard this before.
Mhm.
yeah, because I see like I didn't know Drake and Future was like really beefing apparently, and then like apparently like it's over like I forgot the woman's name, but it's like over like some woman I guess they were both talking to or whatever.
Wait,
Court.
If that's the case, that sounds so funny from them that they beefing over women with how Future be acting towards them and Drake. That's hilarious if that's the case.
Honestly, I heard multiple things. I heard that. I heard that Future was mad that Drake made a tape with 21. I heard so much shit, bro. I don't know.
I'm like, are 21 and Future beefing or something? I'm like, Drake and Future been done already. We love it.
No, they were supposed to drop What a Time to Be Alive too.
Oh, they need to get on that.
Yeah, apparently they're like still working on it and everything like that. And Future's like, why are you making a tape with somebody else?
Oh my gosh, these are grown men.
But I'm if that is the case, you know, I don't know if that's the case, but
yeah. I'm just saying if that is the case, that's pretty
that'd be crazy.
That's pretty funny. Not knowing all the details, of course, but
because if anything, Future makes the most tapes for everybody. Future has a tape with Uzi. He has a tape with Juice WRLD. He has a tape with Drake. You got a tape with everybody, bro. Like,
yeah,
it's crazy.
It's like, why are you mad at me for doing it? No, I don't know, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah. And then obviously got Kendrick, dropping his his like he's coming out kind of coming after everybody kind of bar. I think he said like what big threes on big B or something like that in the song.
I think Kendrick just like doing this for fun. I don't think Kendrick ever beefing with anybody at all. He just like getting on the tracks and just talking.
I think he's bored. Everybody just bored. Right? Yeah, let us start some stuff to get the like people talk about hip hop again.
They definitely are. Because I remember I think way back when he had some song he dropped a diss. We had like some subliminal towards Drake. And Drake said he came up to him and talked to him. He was like, bro, this is just rap. This is just a rap game. Like I ain't trying to start nothing. I was like, if that's true, he like this is just an art form. I'm just the paintbrush. This is how I'm doing it. So
you talking about Control or whatever?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Yeah, that was crazy.
Sure, but I guess back to the original topic. I guess the question could be like, could it be like any way for I guess maybe like the men of hip hop or rap could like kind of like maybe get back or surpass like I guess the momentum that women have right now, or do women's will like be more dominant like next several years, decade?
Personally, I think what's going on here is that women are making music for women, and we love women, so we're gonna listen to it. You know what I'm saying? And like the music that's being dropped isn't like conscious music. they're dropping club hits. So if you're in the
Yeah.
club, you want women are dancing to the woman songs. You like, all right, man, this is it. Like I like this. You know what I'm saying? You in the club, yeah, glow. Girls going crazy, like, yeah, okay, I can get with this. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So I think that's all it really is. It's not like they dropping no super conscious shit or nothing like that. So
Yeah, and any of the ones that are dropping that nobody listening to. So
nobody listen to it.
yeah,
So yeah, if you're making hits like yeah, glow, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it,
yeah,
it's gonna hit.
yeah. It's the club bangers for sure. Because
Mhm.
I'm like, if you ain't listening to this to go to the gym, it's like, or
And
on the
then on
ride
top
to a
of
car to
that,
go out, you probably ain't
mhm,
listening to this. You ain't listening to this walking down the street,
for sure.
just
And
chilling.
I
I
club thing.
disagree. I disagree with what Ant said earlier about he. I
I
am
was
coming
saying,
for you, but you was saying something about like only the men be using like all these crazy beats and the women don't. Like I think that's cap. Cause what's her name? Sexy Red. She be using Tay Keith like shit. Like they be using like all the top notch artists like
they
or
be
producers. I
utilizing all
mean,
the tools. They be getting them samples too. I'm like, I heard. Hold up, this from 2000. Like, yeah, like they
yeah,
definitely be on it.
they getting hooked up. Even think about like I know Summer Walker's not a hip hop artist, but she had London on the track, produced her whole thing. Like, come on, bro. Like they getting help. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah, they get more help and like more assistance. Like it's just like the singles that they come out on their albums and stuff. I can just tell that they put way more hours than some of the guys that are coming out. It's sad to say, but you can just tell by the details and the melodies and the extra, even the samples. Like some of their samples, the way they flow over it, it kind of goes more as better. Like it's like just better than some of the guys when they sample. To be honest.
okay. I'm not sure what songs you're talking about specifically. You might have to get into that a little deeper later, but we can agree to disagree. I think they using samples basically just so you when you hear that song, you're like, okay, I've heard this before. I don't know about how deep it's going, but it's just like Troy said, it's a bunch of club bangers, so people are always gonna gravitate to that anyway. Because every time I listen to like a new artist, like a dude's album or like his I don't know, a single, I'm just like, I feel like I've heard this before. I don't know. It's not hype either. They ain't making nothing that make me want to live to anything like that. I feel like every song I listen to now is real chill if it's a new song. So I think that's the biggest thing. Like bring back them, whether it's a club banger or just something to be pumped. So
Yeah, I'm
I
not
think was
clubs a lot,
I
so I know a lot of the club bangers. I think that man he'll probably be an expert on that. So
anyways. I think what's going on here is that the men that we expect to listen to are not going to drop all the time. But the women right now, they're still coming up. They want to show their relevance. They want to stay in the game, so they're dropping more music. It makes sense. Like they're sticking to the typical like drop singles, then drop a tape. Most dudes are just like, I'm just not playing around, but they're more so like just trying to keep themselves relevant. They don't care about being bigger than what they are. Just like, I want you to remember me. And then they dip. And then come back a few months later, drop something, then dip.
I'm
yeah,
not a fan of all these women dropping some of these like kind of like hard gangster rap, like Ski Wee. I was like, come on, we gotta do better as a culture. Like,
I know
honestly,
you did not say that's a gangster rap.
not even that, but it's just like the song like that. It's just like
Not even that. You said ski wee?
Ski Wee.
What is that?
You know that song.
That's not the name of the song, bro. That
Ski
that's
wee?
that is a copywritten sound. Actually, we don't even know we can say that on the podcast. That song is called Ski Yee.
It's
Yee.
my mic because my laundry's going. But you know the song I'm talking about. Ski Wee, Ski SK, blah blah blah, WE. We gotta do better than release music like that.
I think it's just I feel like a lot of them are new too, so I think that helps. Because like Troy said, like I'm not expecting I don't know Drake, Lil Wayne, Kendrick, all of them to be J Cole, all of them to be dropping because they've been doing it since we were at least in high school, college. But like the new artists, I feel like nobody's new really I'm gravitating towards. I feel like everybody I'm listening to is the same folks I've been listening to since at least college. So I think that's it.
I don't know, like I do feel like I like a lot of like the newer like male artists are like I don't know, I guess are like more like lazy or like they trying to follow like a specific like formula when they're making music. Like I said, like it's usually like some chill stuff or maybe like you might made like a random like club banger or like made like a radio hit, but like I feel like they're trying to follow like a standard like formula for like each song, and I mean like that's kind of why like everything either sounds the same or a lot of stuff, or a lot of times it's like music is like okay, like or like artists for it's like it's not like hype, like with the new Metro Future album. It's like we heard it before, like you made a whole album with like the same kind of song before, so like it just I guess that's why it's like it's boring, just like kind of like you want something like new, like you want something like either like a new flow, new beats, or maybe like and some new features on there, but. I don't know. That's kind of like my take on it. I think.
I got a question for y'all. Since we saying we kind of want to hear something new and not the same old. Do you also think some of these artists have the fear of, all right, if I try something new, like Travis Scott did on Utopia, or just like other artists, he ain't the first one to like, all right, this is like kind of how my sound is, but I'm gonna try something completely different. And then your fans here like we don't like this at all. Like go back to your old stuff. So you think it's a bit of a fear of like I want to try something new, but this is where everybody know me for. This is where everybody like me doing. So I'm gonna just stick to this. Y'all think that play a part in it?
What's your exact
question? I probably say yes on that because honestly, like a lot of times artists do want to like try different sounds or different music, but like either like the company they're under or like they look at their like how the pre-stuff doing is like why should I pivot from like what I'm doing to something new? But I think like a lot of artists do want to try something new just to experiment with some different sounds or beats or this and that. But I think that does play a role. Like I said, like with like Utopia pretty much like flopped essentially. So I think Travis Scott will try to go back to what he was doing before, but honestly, like I'm all for like artists like trying to like a new like wave or a new like sound or this like that. Just at least like try to see what works. Because like I said, like it doesn't work, you just go back to what you was doing before, and people will come back. So that's how I look at it.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I think artists do put that into consideration, but I think the problem is when they do that, they make a 180 instead of like a 90 degree. You know what I'm saying? Like I think Travis's jump from like days before rodeo to rodeo made sense. His jump from rodeo to Birds and Trap made sense. But then Astroworld to Utopia, I'm like, nah, bro, you missed me with that one. That was a 180. Like, yeah. I don't know why you thought that was gonna slide, but it did not slide. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that's really what the issue is. Yeah, you wanna change up. You don't want to make the same old music, but at the same time, you don't want to make it too different to where it's like, I'm a fan of you for this, and you're not even doing that anymore, type of thing.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I feel you on that.
Wait, can you repeat the question?
So the question was basically, do you think some artists are afraid to switch up their style or do something completely different, or just like try to spice up their music? Be just for the fear of people might not like this because they know me specifically for this type of music, whether it be I just make club bangers or I always make conscious rap. Like if I switch it, am I people still gonna like me if I try to change it up too much?
I mean, I feel like it boils down to the money. So if they switch it over, then people stop listening to them and they don't get paid as much. They lose their following. Then what's the point of that risk? I know in artists they do put out content, and even whenever they do things like in the public view, they're a PR person and they're lawyers, or whatever. They usually run it by them first to see what are the backlash, what are the risks of me doing this. Is this going to mess up my money? So that's what I think is going on more now, especially with social media, because of people getting canceled and all that. It really like messes up their money a lot.
All right, I hear you.
Yeah, but thing is like Troy is bringing up like a great point because like a lot of artists do like try to do like a whole like 180 or 360 from what they normally do to something new. Because like I can think of like a few examples, like I don't know why like I thought about this, listen to this recently, but like y'all remember like Lil Wayne's like Rebirth album, like when like I guess he's like on like that skateboard truck fit, like that like that's one
Yes.
like you know I say like
Yeah,
that's one
I
thing because he's straight bars and he went like a whole like alternative rock kind of thing, and then he went back to what he's doing. And then another example was like Kid Cudi, like I think the album was like Straight Bullet to Heaven. It was kind of like more like a different whole different vibe than what he did before. So I get yeah. I
Yeah, I was like, I know of it. Did I listen to it? No, but I know it exists.
You must say, yeah, it was bad. It was bad. But yeah, like I can definitely like name examples of like where artists like just did like a whole completely different spin from what they normally do. And obviously like this reason, like it could be like they're going through like some kind of phase in life, or they maybe like they got inspired by somebody and they just want to do something different. But yeah, if I say like if artists do like a slight deviation from what they do, it normally like works out. But I said more artists did not do like a whole different like genre or flow.
Yeah, I think it's more about like trying to incorporate it into your own style compared to just making that your new style. I think they kind of struggle with that balance of how do I incorporate this, or how do I like it can inspire you, but don't make that your music shouldn't completely change from that. So
and sometimes it's about the content, like what you're actually talking about. Because like thinking about Chance the Rapper when he was like sad on drugs and stuff like that, it was like, yo, this shit fire. Once he dropped the Big Day, I'm like, man, get this happy ass shit out of here.
I love my life. I love my life.
Okay. Like that's good and all, but get that shit out of here, bro.
Yeah, it's like either put it on a different beat or something, man. You can say you love your wife, but that should be the whole song. Like, come on now. We've heard love songs before. You're just not doing a good job at it.
Dang, yo! I forgot about that. I forgot like his transition from what it was like acid rap to what it was like coloring book. And then like Big Day, and then I think he dropped.
I don't know what he dropped after that.
I was thinking far back for like 10 Day.
10 Day, yeah.
Acid rap. Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, you about to say like that man got married and like all drugs, like his whole like music changed.
Yeah,
like I said, I'm happy for him, but bro,
yeah, don't miss me with that,
bro. Don't sound like you're happy for him.
But he ain't the only person that folks did that with. It was the same with Logic. Logic, I don't think is as popular as Chance. But he kind of went the same way. Like his mixtape stuff, I feel like I like this, but he had that one album, he all happy and all this. I'm like, I don't know about this, man. I don't know about this.
God. It's fucked up.
Yeah, it is.
Not happy.
But I think he even made his last album was supposed to be his last album. It wasn't as he had like some happiness in it, but it was still like, okay, you rapping on it. So that album was good. So it just depends. Like some of them just be going, like we said, too far in another direction.
The problem with Logic is that like I think Logic trying to like talk about like him like I guess people were saying like he wasn't like black enough, or saying like wasn't like being like black, or it was something like more like racial stuff like that. It kind of like got him like more so like people like trying to like distance away from his music really, because like I think like something like Everybody, I think.
Yeah, that's the same album that he got whatever like the hotline for like suicide prevention on. I was like, well, this is very different now.
Yeah, you're about to say it like remember that like after that album, then like people just start kind of like pushing themselves away from the music. So
yeah, and the crazy thing is he retired and then came back, but the album he retired on, No Pressure. Me and my little brother's like, all right, he back in his bag. Like we like this, and then he just kept going a few years later. I was like, bro, you ended like on a good note.
That No Pressure joint was fire.
Yes, bro. Yes. There's some songs I know. I was like, bro, if I'm bumping this in the car, like this is a vibe. But the man couldn't stop.
Oh, it wasn't No Pressure. I'm talking about Under Pressure.
Oh yeah, that one was good too.
Oh yeah. You must say like Under Pressure. That was fire.
Damn, now I'm trying to think of artists that have pivoted of the artists you can think of that you like that have maybe done like the 180 in different like in their career, which ones you feel like have done it successfully and you still like their music? Like it wasn't like I'm not messing with, like I could vibe with this.
The pivot.
Probably Drake. I think
Definitely.
he's probably like the perfect example of that.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Because I remember for a minute, what was it? Was it Summer Six? Whatever one had like all the dance hall music. People tried to not like it. I feel like I was one of those. I was like, man, we just had If You're Reading This Too Late. Reading This Is Too Late. I was like, you just straight rapping. I mess with this. And then that album came out. I was like, I don't know. They used to keep listening to it. It's like, this might be nice. This might be nice.
Yep.
Especially like when you start going to parties and stuff.
Yeah.
And concerts, I'm like,
Damn, first listen, I thought that shit was insane. Like hearing Controller was fire, bro. And
yeah.
I forget, what's the one where he started off, he's like, get some drinks, I'll sound a whole lot better.
Pet fruit. Pet fruit.
That shit was going
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Drake's probably the perfect example. That's why he's so relevant to this day.
Yeah.
Yeah, you must say like Drake just has like the ability to, I guess, like kind of like adapt to like what's like new or like what's like hot right now. Because because like he did a dance a little bit. Then I know like he had on like a couple like drill songs, like a little bit too. So I'm like, yo, this man just like anything that's high, he just adapt to it. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Probably
Drake,
like
that
him.
one rapper, is like, you're not gonna put me in a box. I'm doing it all. I'm doing all the music.
I think like the top two doing that between him and Kanye.
Yeah. It's weird because Kanye, I feel like he's always rapping, but none of his albums really sound exactly the same. So it's weird. It's like he's
That's
doing
true,
it, but he's
Yeah.
still doing hip hop. Besides like that one gospel album. So
Yeah, you about to say like what goes Kanye? Like I think his two closest albums probably like his first two. Probably be a College Dropout and Late Registration. But because Graduation sounds different, and then what? A Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy was totally different, and so
The
Yeah,
biggest
it's all
Drake,
Heartbreaks.
yep,
Yeah.
totally different.
Yeezus sounds really different from that.
yeah. So yeah, I think him and Drake are probably top at doing that.
Yeah.
Because like I'm thinking, I'm like, I say like I don't think J. Cole really deviated much from what he was doing.
Nah. I got a sleeper pick for me personally, Childish Gambino, because at first I only liked his hip hop, and then whatever his album that came out for
Before the internet.
2020.
Oh, never mind.
I do like Because of the Internet.
That
Yeah,
sounds
Yeah, because in that crank.
Yeah, I like that one. But all his stuff that came out when I was in high school, I bumped. But when he came out, Redbone, I was like, I like that song, but I feel like I only liked it because it was in Get Out, and that movie was just good. But yeah, that March album he came out in COVID, like every time I went on a walk, I was bumping that nonstop. I was like, I don't know why I like this, but for some
I
reason
might
I
have to
did.
give it a try. I was not fucking with it, but he had some single. What was it called? Like Before the Summer or something.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one was real
That
good.
was.
Oh yeah,
That was
yep.
good.
Yeah.
Because I think like that mixtape. I thought it was called. Those like
Stone Mountain.
I think that's what it was. Yeah, because like I remember like he had a song like Jaden Smith on there. They had like another song with somebody else on there. I was like,
You talking about the joint with No Small Talk?
Yeah, that's the one I'm
Oh
talking
yeah,
about.
yep.
Oh yeah, that joint was
Yeah.
crazy.
Yes. No Small Talk. That song was a banger. Yeah.
But yeah, was it? Yeah, damn. Like now I gotta look this up now. I gotta see who else is like kind of did that.
Oh, that's
I
everything
think-
I've been saying. I've been looking it up.
I think I'll put 21 Savage in there and Thug.
Yeah, 21 Savage definitely changed up. And it's
He went.
I don't know, he seems like
Great.
He just got better. Like but
Yeah,
like
yeah.
he got better because like
yeah.
when like we first like it's like first hit like No Heart to like now like I mean like got way better. Like
Yeah, I mean not even that.
rapping,
It was just straight murder music.
Yeah,
No, for real.
changed.
You know what I'm saying? And now he's actually like rapping. I'm like, oh shit, okay.
That man went from murder music to what? He had that album. What was it?
I
We
am.
talking
I was.
about
Oh yeah,
FaceTime
it's
and
the
stuff.
that joint stuff.
Yeah.
I Am What I Was is an underrated album. I listened to that joint yesterday. I was like, yo, this is fire.
Oh yeah, it
It's
was.
crazy.
I went to that
Song with,
concert.
song
What was
with,
the name of the album again?
the song with him and Childish Gambino is crazy.
Yes.
Oh, it is.
That joint crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And no, I listened to A Good Day. Like, today was a good day. And
Yeah.
okay. I'm like, you're doing great. I'm like, yo.
Wait, that's a joint with ass and titties. Ass and
Yup.
titties.
Yeah. He was going in on that album.
Nah, that she don't triple balls, but she good with the D. He going crazy.
No.
I'm saying yo, like that album was underrated. I'm sorry. That's
I was like, this nigga a rapper, bro. I
Yeah.
called him bullshit. And then Thug, when he came in, I didn't know what he was doing. It was just all over the place. But
Yeah,
he found his lane. That shit was fire.
For sure.
How about somebody like me, like a Brent Faiyaz? You know, like something like kind of like a different, a pivot, a little bit R&B.
I don't know what he pivoted to.
Yeah, I think he does the same thing.
He would be an example of if it ain't broke, don't fix it, and it's
Hey, no, for real.
like the complete opposite.
That's true.
Yeah. I was watching somebody's video. They were talking about Four Bats is literally just a Brent Faiyaz clone, but people just like him because he got a thug appearance, but he sound like that. I was like, he does sound like Brent Faiyaz. How did you say that?
I don't even know. I was gonna say like Smino, someone like that, because Smino, like I think you kind of like more like an R&B vibe at first. Like now he just kind of like got like his own like genre now. It feels like because one listen to like Black Swan, like Black Jupiter, it sounds different than what he's like. For example, like it sounds different than what he like his latest album. Cause it kind of like a little bit different, but
yeah, I haven't really listened to him like that, so I really didn't have no input.
That was me.
I haven't listened to his new stuff
Dutch because I don't know none of this stuff that
We're talking to different language right now.
I gotta talk a little bit slower or something.
We thought you were about to tell us everything about Cash Doll. That's what we were waiting for, but he never jumped in.
Oh, we still on there? I thought
we were talking about music.
Hey, yeah, Jesus.
Oh, I would say the Migos made that change when they dropped Culture.
Oh yeah,
that was crazy.
I feel like that was a cultural reset. Everybody was bumping that.
Bro, going from fucking handsome and wealthy to bad and bougie was crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
Crazy.
No shit. Yeah, if I say like Migos had a run for like several years. Like they dropped Culture, then like Culture 2. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, they rode Culture for forever, and they could have. That album was it.
Oh, another person, Lil Uzi.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Like when he first came out, it was more of some like trap shit. Then he started going into like this lovey-dovey melodical stuff. Then he goes into his rock star vibe and dancing and shit. Then all of a sudden, all my friends are dead. I'm like, okay, cool. So, but it should be cool.
Yeah, that man said he can do whatever he want. Somebody else, I feel like they real experimental with their music. I don't know if they just kill it when every time they switch it up. It's A$AP Rocky. I feel like he's like, I might want to do this. I'm gonna test this out. I'm gonna test that out. And it's usually pretty good. It ain't like nothing crazy, but I feel like I tend to like his music.
Yeah, I would put him and Cardi in that. For real.
Oh yeah. I said definitely Cardi because we look like Cardi's old stuff to like the new genre. Like it sounds totally different.
Totally different. But he did make a 180 with that whole lot of red shit.
Yeah, I feel like we talked about that. I remember everybody was not that happy about that. That was still something else.
He got a few bangers on that jump, but when I heard it, I was like, "Yo, what's good with this nigga?"
Yeah, yeah, man. them 180s, they be something else.
Mhm.
No, because he started hanging out with Kanye. That's why I remember started hanging out with Kanye. He started making totally different music.
Hey,
That's
I'm
what
about to
it
say,
was.
you hang out with Kanye long enough, he gonna influence you in one way or another when it comes to your music.
Mhm.
But shoot, I mean, but shoot, but like that's that was a good question though. Like, but like artists that pivot or or artists that like kind of like are like evolving like constantly, because I feel like that's kind of like getting like lost nowadays. Kind of like feel like everybody just kind of like doing the same thing each album, each mixtape or whatever, or each single. So,
Yeah, I about to say, I was trying to think, where does Lil Wayne fall in this? Because he did go to pivot to rock. He kind of pivots around, but he also kind of stays to what he does best when it comes to like his songs. I don't know where he falls in this. What y'all think?
Man, that man about to be 50 years old. He old.
What they got to do with his music?
Old. He's about to be retired. It's old.
I don't think he retire anytime soon. To be honest, he'll
wouldn't.
feature.
I wouldn't put him in that category because when he did make his 180, we was like, nah, bro, go back. And when he went back, we were like, yeah.
Yeah,
You know
for real.
what I'm saying?
I'm like, well, I remember he did that right album. I was like, can we get back to rapping Wayne? So I feel like he's another example of has stayed in his lane and it's just worked out.
Yeah, because like we made Rebirth like he's in like his skateboard like truck fit kind of era.
I was like, man, go ahead and get back to I'm not a human being. That was cool for a little minute, but get back to what you good at.
Damn, it's gonna think about it. I talked about I'm a Human Being. I like that. That's another underrated album.
Yeah, I remember trying to memorize that that gonorrhea verse. That album was something else.
Wait, is that the album with the I'ma pick the world up and I'ma drop it on your fucking head? That jump? Or is that
Rebirth.
Oh, Rebirth. Okay. Yeah. I won't. That song on there was crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
He had me.
I was like, I see what you're doing here, and I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah, but I was say like I think I am not human being like that song Bill Gates on there, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Used to be balling, but now Bill Gates. And that man be so funny. It's sometimes I listen to a Wayne song or a freestyle song, I'm like, this man got jokes. I don't even think he's trying to be funny, but it is funny.
No, yeah, I said sure. Like it could like it'd be like his metaphors be gonna be like just be funny like.
Oh god, you'd be like, wish a nigga would like a tree in this bitch. I'm like, huh? I'm like, that was kind. That's kind of hard, but that was weird at the same time.
Yeah, because I remember what was it, Big Bad Wolf, when that song came out. It was just some stuff he said. Now it's just like, wait, what? I was like, I see what you were going for, but this is fun. This is too funny to be taken seriously.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's well, it's not really like too like music related, but like how you feel about kind of like a lot of like these concerts kind of like happening at the same time, like because like I feel like a lot of artists is like dropping like summer like concerts. I'm like gonna be like kind of oversaturated. You think? Like all like the.
Yo, who in particular?
I don't think the single people dropping stuff is out of hand. I think what's out of hand now is like all these festivals coming out of nowhere around the same time. Now Broccoli Fest got pushed back.
That's true.
Broccoli Fest got pushed back to when? Like July 20th?
Yeah, the end of July. Like I think like July 27th, I think. Yeah.
So you got that. You got like Rolling Loud usually happens in the summertime. Then you got like Made in America in Philly. You know what I'm saying? So it's like all this stuff is just happening around the same time. That's what's getting overwhelming.
God.
In my opinion.
Yeah. Because it's like, y'all did all release this music close to the same time. But it's like, if like you these songs already, what you supposed to do? Like, you gotta put them out. So I don't know how they space that out. I guess they just got to work on that because folks can't go to all of them at the same time, or even like try to get that money for this concert. Shoot, if I just went to a concert last week, do I want to go to another one the next week, or do I just want to chill? So I don't know. It's a lot to think about. I guess like the organizers of that.
Shit, they need to bring back like small concerts. Like I remember I saw Playboy Cardi when he first dropped for like $35 at the Fillmore, bro. And like I remember Travis Scott and Young Thug came out here when they like first started their career. Heard that concert went insane. Like they need to bring back stuff like that, just random pop-ups, small tours, go to like 10 cities. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Make
that
it
would
cheap.
be really,
Yeah,
yeah,
make it cheap so everyone can come and afford, like everyone can afford it and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Because the way this Ticketmaster and stuff doing, man, they
Yo,
you don't get a ticket the day before they ain't there, man.
It's a
That
wrap.
resale price be ridiculous.
man.
Nigga, fuck that. If you don't get it during pre-sale, you
Yeah.
done. This is
He's
crazy.
coming like, you got a Citibank card? It's like, no. Well, good luck. It's like,
I think the norm now is like $100 a ticket, right? $200 a ticket.
if
Not
you
100.
nosebleeds,
Yeah,
right.
on your TV
Yeah.
at home.
Gonna go in fucking binoculars to see people because you'll be high
yeah,
up.
boy. I was in the nosebleeds of Drake in 21. Paid $350.
See,
Oh hell no, bro!
see,
That's the world we
See?
live in now.
$350. Don't get me wrong. That was probably the best concert I've been to though. But that joint was expensive. Yeah, in DC.
$50 for a nosebleed ticket, bro.
So just imagine what people paid to be closer.
That's
at
crazy.
least a grand.
Home, yo, YouTube or whatever. I'll FaceTime somebody that's there doing it.
Wild.
Yeah, that concert was crazy though. I ain't gonna lie. Good vibe. I'm glad I went. So
But shoot, yo. But like unfortunately, like to get like those cheap concert tickets, like you gotta like listen to like you gotta find those artists like early on in the career though, like to get those cheap tickets though. Unfortunately, like I said, like get like those like $30-$40 tickets to the Fillmore or things like that. Because like as soon as you get a little bit of like fame, it's a wrap. The things be like 100, 150, 200.
Yeah, because once you get that support and that money behind you, you got to make that
Yep.
money back. And they're going to make sure they make that money back.
and I took them joints for granted because I feel like it was more abundant when SoundCloud was a real big thing. Like Uzi and Cardi went on a tour together. Travis and Thug went on a little tour together. Like, but now it's like people don't want to be on SoundCloud. Now it's TikTok. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So
How much longer on TikTok? Don't know. But
yeah, we
Man,
don't
we
know.
don't know.
But that's the vibe. That's the
Yeah.
vibe right now. If you had told me that SoundCloud was gonna die, bro, I would have been like, you lying. Like
Yeah.
everything, if it wasn't on SoundCloud or Spinrilla, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yep.
Yeah. hmm
Music has changed so much, bro.
Yeah. Ever evolving.
Yeah, but see, but see, we freaking Ticketmaster, yo, we need to put a Rico on freaking Ticketmaster, yo, because besides the price, you got like the fees too, like the freaking like service fees, and then you got like a concert fee, a stage fee.
Me and
Like,
my man's was just talking about this, bro. He was about to buy a ticket for $80 for like the Wizards and Kings game or something like that, and then it came up from $80 per ticket to like $160 after all the
See?
fees and taxes and all that. It's like, bro, like,
Absolutely not. For the Wizards, y'all got me messed up.
how do you even get there, bro? That shit crazy.
Yeah. And that's not the only place that's doing that. I remember, when was it? Maybe last year. I think I was looking at Airbnb for something. I might have been going back to Arkansas for like homecoming or something like that. And the Airbnb said it was going to be like $80 a night. I was like, I'm only here for like 2 nights. That's fine. They do fees, cleaning fees, this, that, and the other. It's like $300. I'm like, bro, what? That's not how math works. So I feel like a lot of places is trying to. It's like it almost feel like you going to a car dealership to go get maintenance on your car. It's like, wow, I'm really paying the salary of everybody here. That's what y'all really trying to get out of me. And I'm not going for that.
Yeah, you about to say like that's like one big reason why like Airbnb is like freaking downfall because they got like all like those cleaning fees and other fees on there. Like you might as well just get a hotel, just call it a day. But
it's like they forgot they were supposed to be the alternative for that, maybe cheaper or like better option, and they like, nah, we on the same timing now. So it's like, all right then.
I think they thought they were like a monopoly. Like they thought they're at the top. Like they're not like Netflix that can be like, okay, we're gonna charge you if you share your password. Like, no, you guys weren't that big.
Yeah, and it's other options. Like, if I don't want an Airbnb, I can get a hotel. There's other places that it's like it's other companies that are doing the same thing where you can just individually rent your places out. So I don't know why they act like this was a blockbuster versus Netflix type thing. Like, it's not.
Right. That's what happens when you get two in your head.
Yeah.
I haven't been on Airbnb in like 2 years, bro.
Same, bro. It's been a minute.
Oh god, shit. Expedia's doing the same thing. I used to love Expedia because you can do reserve now, pay later. But now what they do, if you do reserve now, pay later, you got to pay more. Like if the hotel is like 90 per day, and you do the reserve now, pay later, probably go up to like 110 a day, and it's like, bro, come on.
It's like that's defeats the purpose.
It defeats the fucking purpose. I'm trying to lock in the good deal and reserve. You know what I'm saying? And pay later, bro. These companies get too in over their head, bro.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that is business around the world. Well, I ain't gonna say around the world, but just in the U.S., bro. Everybody trying to like I don't know what I saw or when I saw this, but it was like Southwest, like they basically putting folding chairs for their seats now. They just like cut down on prices and stuff. It's like, bro, y'all are instead of making products better, y'all try to make it worse. It charge the same amount so y'all can make more money. Like that's not the way to go. Like it's one thing when Walmart making the shopping bags or whatever cheaper, but y'all making the seats. That's like the main part of a flight. Why would y'all make that worse? So I don't get it.
I actually heard that's what makes a Southwest though, because like everything they do is very minimal. Like the snacks, very minimal. The drinks, very minimal. They really just care about getting you from point A to point B for the best price, essentially.
Yeah, but like we already had folks doing the lease. We already got Frontier and Spirit. We don't need to join them. You don't have to join them.
2 free bags.
Yeah,
that's what gets you every time. And it's crazy how it gets you because you don't even bring 2 bags on.
Never.
It just sound good. It's like, 2 free bags, yeah.
Because everywhere else you're gonna have to pay for a bag, period. So I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
Because I think when I was looking at flights, when I was checking the flights to Mexico, I was like, this flight is cheaper, but once I pay for my bag, it's gonna be the same. So I might as well just get this one. I might as well just go with Southwest.
I go on Southwest before I go on any other airline every time.
I don't blame you for my experience with the other ones.
Every time.
Look at shoot like I know like American Airlines they up there charged for bags, didn't they? Like just recently.
I don't know. I haven't flown with them in forever because almost every time I've flown with them in the past 2-3 years, my flight has been delayed, canceled, too much going on.
Yo, that's just funny though because like actually, if I was a YouTuber, kind of like he fly the American Airlines, and sure enough, it's like I think like every flight he got on like delayed. I was like, yo, this is
they want you sleeping in the airport. I was like, I ain't doing that no more, man. Yeah, I'm done with that.
That's crazy.
But speaking of airlines, I'm just not trying to fly no Boeing anymore. But they just they own everything. It was crazy. I remember I think when I started my job out of college, or maybe like doing my internship, I heard about like Boeing planes and they be having all these issues. And I always wonder, like, if they having all these issues, why are they still the main play? Like, why is nobody else done anything about that? Then you hear about the whistleblower and he's declared dead, but they also had an interview like his family and stuff, and he said, if I'm gone, it was not suicide. So it's a lot of weird stuff going on that just don't make sense. And apparently, in terms of that, Boeing, people already knew that Boeing plans like messed up, but the government just said it's cool. We'll just let y'all slide this time. And I'm like, bro, what is nothing makes sense. Nothing makes sense.
It's all about the money.
Clearly is. But what's weird about that, even if it's all about the money, during COVID, all the airlines are about to go bankrupt because nobody flying because they can't. But the government just said, y'all ain't got to pay tax, so we'll let y'all live. Like, ain't no telling how airlines would be looking if they just didn't give them any money and just gave them tax evasions. Could be completely different. Could be better for us, but instead they gave them a bailout. It just don't make sense, especially with who was the president at the time, and y'all really ain't trying to be involved, but y'all were involved. So I don't get it. I don't get it.
Mm-mm.
Hey, Ant, did you watch the Freaknik movie?
Bro, I was up all night watching it. I was like, it's the person I know. I was looking up on my Congress and everything. I'm like, it looked kind of familiar.
He said, that's my neighborhood friend's mama right there. I know her.
Was it good?
Yeah. Did you watch it?
No, I ain't watch it.
Anybody else watch it?
Nah, I think I was watching that Nickelodeon thing, and they showed it that was on there now, but I ain't get a chance to watch it.
Bro, they blurred some of the stuff out, bro. Yeah.
What year was it again?
Say that again.
Like what years? Like how far back was it?
Oh, it started in the 80s, and I think it went up to like the late 90s, early 2000s.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Like what is Freaknik? It's just like I don't even get it. What is Freaknik? Like I understand like Greeknik and shit, but what is Freaknik? There's a whole bunch of people just come to a location, essentially.
Well, it started out like, man, we about to get banned off this platform. It was like 50 college kids or whatever. They wanted somewhere to go for spring break, and they basically didn't have funding and stuff. But there was like one organization that was from DC, and that org or whatever, they started Freaknik. It was only like, I'll say like 40, 50 people that were Greek life and everything. They just went to the Piedmont Park up there in Atlanta. And it was just like a cookout, having a good time for spring break because they had nothing else to do. But then
because the word spread out.
Fire Nation came.
The word spread out, and like people from outside of college started coming in. They shut down the city. Like it was supposed to be like Freaknik, like a picnic, and like, you know, Freak like was a dance. That they did on a Soul Train and everything. It's not like the Freak like get your freak on, but it's like you're freaking out because like you're just happy and stuff. It was more of a celebration at first, and then people just took it into their own hands, and yeah, they basically was doing the same thing we're doing now, but they didn't have social media back then, so they just had the big camcorders and stuff. And, like, people was more
about what we doing. What you mean by that?
People were more like not worried about being posted online and stuff, and more living in the moment, rather than now everybody's like trying to act all cool or whatever because they don't want to be online. It was, yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah, about to say, wasn't no smartphones in the '90s, so you kind of just doing your thing.
I feel like everybody's parents got to fund this out during that.
What a time! What a time!
Imagine you with your wife and you watching that joint, and then she getting punished in that joint. You're like, what?
Like,
that'd be good.
Like, I got something to explain. It's like, oh, hell no. That's you. Oh man, heartbreaking.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that joint though.
Bro, so many like, because you know there's a lot of women and there's a lot of women in like the government and stuff, bro. There was so many like lawsuits and red tape around that being released on Hulu because nobody wanted it. Like everybody was afraid of, you know, they might be on TV or whatever. And it's like
afraid of the truth coming out.
But I was like, I had to look. I was like scanning up and down. Is that my parents? All right, is that any of my aunts and uncles, man? Yeah.
It'd be crazy if they release this version of it. They're like, all right, we're just gonna keep this one. Shouldn't be too incriminating for like folks that are like higher level. But like, give us a year or two, we're gonna release an uncut version. You just don't care everybody on there.
Bro, it's funny because they was like, Lil Jon was like, yo, everybody and their mom was out here. Jermaine Dupri was like, I was too young to get up in there, but I was still at the rim shop just chilling. Yeah. It was like Rashida was on there, Killer Mike was on there. Yeah. I can't understand why it was so much more live back then, like in the 80s, bro. It was like,
I mean, you already said it. You just said it, bro. The phones, bro. It's the phones.
With your phones and get like his cameras on the phone, his cameras is up everywhere. So
yeah,
there's a whole bunch of people, on the wall, like, hey, they don't know when I get home, like Fifth Prestige and Call of Duty already. You know what I'm saying?
I swear.
To be honest, if somebody throw like a big party and don't allow people to bring their phones, but you still got like pay phones and stuff. So if you need to call like security and all that, I think that would be like a really live event.
It's not happening, bro.
Probably not.
Yeah,
it's like you what you talking about now? Diddy parties. That's what he was doing. Yeah. Those go too far. No cameras.
No, it's crazy how people, instead of saying no homo or pause, niggas saying no Diddy.
Hey,
crazy. That shit crazy.
That man Diddy is a sick individual, man. I know he was a criminal. I didn't know he was doing all that though. That
He got like 4 lawsuits right now.
Pray for Meek Mill.
What happened?
If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't.
Let me go ahead and search this.
People actually saying no Diddy though. That's funny.
People saying no Diddy, yeah.
I'm sorry, yo.
I didn't know folks said it, but now I'm about to start saying it.
There was a tweet. Somebody was like, "Yeah, I put all my niggas in different positions. No Diddy." I was like, he forced that one.
Oh man, he really did. He needed that to last.
Yo. But shoot, but Jay, like, you said you watched the Nickelodeon drama, like Quiet on Set.
Yeah, I watched.
That was crazy.
I think I watched 2 episodes. I don't think I watched the full thing.
Yeah, I did too. But like that joke was crazy. I'm like,
yeah. I think the episode I watched was about Drake Bell. All I got to say is his mama ain't shit, bro.
Oh, what's the show called?
Like Nickelodeon and
like
I think like Dan Schneider and all the weird
stuff
going around the kids.
I think it's called like Quiet on Set. I think that's the actual title.
But
yeah, I seen Drake Bell talking about some shit how he got molested or some shit.
Yeah, I think the worst part about that was it said like his dad was his manager, and his dad was like, this man really trying to be close to my son. I don't know why. I was like, I'm not make sure he ain't by my son with no supervision. He told somebody at Nickelodeon, and I was like, you probably just saying that because that man gay, you probably homosexual or like a homophobe. He was like, nah, he's like, my son is 13, 14. He trying to always be around. I'm just not comfortable with that. So he is manager, or he's managing Drake. And at some point, that man, the other dude, ends up talking to his ex-wife, Drake's mom. And she just the most gullible person in the world. She's like, yeah, you know what? I think, his dad shouldn't be his manager anymore. He was like, all right. If I'm not going to be the manager anymore, I just need you to do one thing. Do not let this man be around our son by himself. Just don't do that. I hate that I'm not going to be around him anymore, but just don't do this. In less than a week after that, she doesn't like driving Drake to audition. She don't like driving to work, any of that. So she just let him drive him. Well, this man just told you don't have him by himself. Then he want to take Drake to Disney World, all this other stuff. So as soon as that started happening, stuff just started going downhill. But all this could have been avoided. She just listened to her ex-husband because he knew something was going on. And I think in the thing you see Drake, of course he's talking about it, and his dad, but his mom is nowhere on the documentary about this because she knew she was wrong. I'm like, bro, if I was if I was Drake dad, he's like crying because of course like he's just sad that happened to him. I was like, bro, I know when he saw her, it was probably ain't no telling what he wanted to say to her. It's just a shame.
Yeah. Imagine shit, Nickelodeon. Imagine Disney.
Yeah.
Yo,
But what's weird, I really haven't heard anything crazy about it's some Disney, but it seems like more people from Disney at least seem sane. Everybody on Nickelodeon seem like shoot, they were doing drugs as a kid, doing drugs after had to go through rehab. Like I don't hear nothing about
What's
High
his
School
name?
Musical folks, anything like that.
That Orlando Bloom nigga.
Yeah,
Orlando
that
Brown, whatever
nigga
his name is.
was-
He was stupid.
Yeah.
He was tweaking. He must have took like some next level type drugs.
Yeah, something about That's Her Raven because it's him, and then who was it? The little dude played Corey, Kyle Massey.
oh,
He was
yep.
up there doing some inappropriate stuff, but everybody else on this, he seemed sane.
I don't know,
at
cuz from Hannah Montana, what was his name? Rico or whatever. He looked crazy when I seen him in a picture.
I forgot about little dude.
He looked crazy.
Forgot about it. I know who you're talking about.
He looked crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It just seemed like Disney had a lot of those little shows come out around the same time, so you never know.
Yeah, that's true too. Cause I just think I'm like Miley Cyrus. Folks were saying she was going crazy at one point, but it seemed like she was just trying to separate her from being a kid on the show and being an adult. I'm like everybody from High School Musical seemed normal. Sweet Life.
No, isn't Corbin Blue like a trans or some shit?
Last time I saw him, he was on Dancing with the Stars. His hair was just
What?
short.
Oh, maybe I'm tripping. I think somebody from like long ago from one of them shits became like a trans or something, and it threw me off. I was like, oh shit.
Well, yeah, it's not him. He looked the same. His hair a little shorter.
Okay.
Yeah, but I wonder like them. Well, Disney Cartoon Network really don't got that many shows with people.
He kind of like John Legend.
Yeah, he just looks older, but don't look crazy. So
okay, it wasn't him. It was somebody.
Yeah, but yeah, Nickelodeon, hey, they were on some other stuff.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, man.
I ain't no Corbin Blue that old. They're 35.
I peeked. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah. It's crazy because it seems I'm like, that dude only like 7 years older than me. He was playing a high schooler when I was in elementary school or something.
That man, we're hanging old.
I'm telling you, bro. But sometimes I be feeling young. Like when I was doing my boxing class, Cuz was talking to me. He was like, yeah, back in my 20s. I'm like, oh, thank God, I'm still young.
Yeah.
Back in my day.
Yeah, right. I'm like, I ain't talking like that yet. So.
Yeah, I'm like, I still feel young until I start waking up and my body just be hurting for no reason. I haven't had that, so I still feel young.
Man.
It must be nice.
Yeah. You the same? No, never mind. No.
I gotta stretch before I do anything.
I
gotta stretch before I talk, nigga. Like,
oh man. Man said he was doing full yoga before the podcast started to get right.
Oh God.
Yeah, that's one of the things I feel like I would be better off if I did stretch. I'll sit there and be like, all right, this is my rest day. I ain't going to the gym. Let me do like a 30-minute yoga on YouTube. Hasn't got done in months. I stick to it for a little bit, but I'll be like, until I feel super sore, I just ride it out.
At least a 10-15-minute stretch.
Yeah, it'll do wonders.
That's why I'm so glad I go to my gym. Because these people, They starting to really like making the gym culture like cancel because like it's just like I hate when I go to the gym and I see people like doing those videos and stuff. I'm like, yo, you're not even working out. You sitting there taking up all the weights and stuff and just taking up space. And be wearing the most inappropriate clothes, trying to catch people lacking. Like, bro, that's the last thing I'm trying to do in my little bit of time I get to go to.
The very last thing you're trying.
I'm trying to do at the gym.
Okay,
Is get called lacking?
That and like, I want to actually work out. Like, I don't want you to like move your damn tripod, yo.
Yeah, that is annoying. They got the tripod in a way, but I feel like I have it since I switched to the LA Fitness. It really don't be nobody doing that. Thank goodness. At the regular LA Fitness I would go to, it's always at least 2-3 people in there trying to be influenced. I'm like, all right, just as long as you ain't working out on the same thing as me, I'm good. So just don't be hogging all the weights.
People like that need to dedicate certain hours to it when there's less people in there.
Yeah, that would make the most sense. But they be coming in prime time.
Yeah, like when it's crowded.
I'm like, why?
If I was a manager and I seen them walk through the door, I'd be like, yo, put that back in the car.
No, if I was a manager, I'm like, I'll make them pay like a content creator fee.
They should. Yeah. They really should.
Once you bring your tripod or your lighting or whatever, $25.
25 right video. Now.
That'd be wild though to bring the whole like ring light too. That'd be wild.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, bring the whole equipment. Like, you gotta throw me like a little monthly fee or some shit to be doing this.
So we had a lot of complaints. You be in the way. You be telling folks to move. You want to stay here? Go ahead and pay that fee. Simple as that.
Yeah.
It is what it is, but you can't say nothing to them, or you gonna get called out or whatever.
That's only if it's a girl. If you call out dude, nobody gonna say nothing.
I've never seen one guy bring a tripod in the gym and be making videos like that.
I have, and they come in the tank tops. They go all the way down to here, real low, be flexing. Like, all right, okay, let's see what we're doing here.
It must be a Texas thing.
No, well, as you know, because they ball like I remember like going to goals and like somebody had the camera like somebody like filming them like doing the workouts. Was like a tripod thing, but like this show like somebody like filming them like they was all talking to the camera like doing the workout. I'm like, bro, like just work out, bro. Like,
yeah,
you gotta go whole like video like trying to do. I'm like, come on, yo.
Yeah, I think the funniest thing I see in the gym, I saw somebody they were about to do bench press. And they were like looking for somebody. I thought they were looking for somebody to come spot him. I was like, I'll spot him if he asked me to. I'm gonna just mind my business if he asks. He walks up to someone like, hey, can you record me doing this? I said, what? Recording him? And dude like, yeah, I'll do it. And recording he'll do it. I guess that might have been his PR or something. Did bench press?
I was gonna say
like a couple times.
I was gonna say, no. Sometimes it is good to record yourself to see yourself doing some shit like that.
Yeah,
you do like a before and after.
Yeah, I've seen people do it, but usually they'll just like pop their phone up. I was like, if this is your PR on bench press, if you don't get it, would you rather have him spotting you? I was like, I don't know. I was like, I see what you're doing, but I'm like, ain't no way I'm gonna do a PR with no spot. Hey, this is gonna end up being real embarrassing if it's gonna get stuck on your chest. So, yeah.
But shoot, like actually, I've seen like a lot of people like talk about that though. Like a lot of people talking about like it's like influencers bringing in like their tripod in and like try like certain people like working out. Like I've seen more people like talk about that though being an issue.
Yeah, I think it really just depends on what gym you go to. I feel like I said, I might see like a couple, but they won't be obnoxious about it, so it's not that big of a deal. It's only when the folks they be trying to call folks out and tell you to move out the way or they got a bunch of weight. So I think it really just depends on where you at.
Crazy. All right, well, shoot, got any more things we'll discuss in this episode, or are we up to time?
We could probably call it. We could probably talk about the next topic next week. For sure, though.
What's the next topic?
About NIL ruining college football.
I don't think it's ruining it, but it'll be good next week.
Yeah, we'll get into it.
All right, well, I guess we're ending right there. As always, what we got coming up this week? Any news special or same old?
A nigga birthday.
Hey. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. When your birthday? Let me put that in my phone so I don't get time mixed up.
Yeah, because y'all don't be liking to tell niggas, and then I'll be looking stupid when it's y'all birthday. Yeah,
Y'all be asking for that. Come on now.
but March 27th, this Wednesday, put in your calendars. Your boy going up, big 28.
Hey, welcome to the club.
And you're getting younger. Oh, I'm the last one, right? God damn.
Yeah.
Crazy. All right. But that's pretty much it.
Yeah. You doing anything?
Yes, sir. Come on, man. Going up. Wish you were here, Jay. Wish you was here, man.
Yeah, I wish too, man.
But yeah, gonna start off with a brunch and then going to a day party.
Oh snap! That's what's up.
Yeah, sure.
Bet. I'm about to say for me, I got a book trip coming up. She has spring break this week and next week, so we're gonna try to do something real quick.
Nice.
So that's about it.
What were y'all thinking?
We were thinking Hilton Head in South Carolina, but then we looked at the plane tickets, so those cost too much. So we might do Miami or some other place that got a beach that's kind of chill. That's why we're doing Miami. So we still trying to figure it out. So
I heard Miami's not it right now.
Yeah, but Miami got that they got a whole bunch of police like curfew now. They shut all that shit down. They're like, nah. They're like, no more.
Yeah, I don't even know we'll be doing a whole bunch of nightlife stuff anyway. We're probably just gonna try to go to the beach during the day and chill, but we'll see. We still deciding. So
Bro, I think it's like a 6 or 7 o'clock curfew at the beach.
Okay. I thought you better say in general. I was like, nah, stop.
Yeah, I was too. I was like, 6, 7 beach. I ain't trying to be out there at that time anyway.
Yeah, you're not supposed to be at the beach by 7.
Yeah, so what you doing? You fishing? Come on now.
Like if I see someone out there at 7, I'm calling the police, nigga.
What you doing out there? It's like,
because ain't no way you're doing something legal over there, bro.
Yeah, I'm like, what you doing in this water at 6, 7 o'clock? Nobody can see you. I don't trust that. Don't trust that one bit.
This week I got a dinner to go to, and what's Friday? Damn, I think I just got a dinner and Troy Shenanigans coming the weekend, so and Easter Sunday, so I'm definitely gonna try to make it to church on Sunday.
Oh yeah, same.
Yeah, about to Sunday, gotta get nice and gotta get dressed up.
Bring out the pastel colors.
Yep.
You all see every time your mama at church since last Easter.
You know how it go. Some folks, you gonna see on Easter and Christmas.
Yep.
Around those times, that's all they. And Mother's Day, never forget Mother's Day. That's when they come in.
Damn well forgetting Father's Day, but always show up for Mother's Day.
Hey, it's crickets for Father's Day. They're like, wait, we supposed to be doing something right now? Gotta get some socks.
Yo. Sure, that's for me. Oh, shoot, I guess more uploading videos. I've been better with the content. Got gym membership to LA Fitness, so we'll be on that grind.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And then I guess, like I said, the Troy Shenanigans this weekend, upcoming weekend. So see what that's about. But yeah, we want to open up. We want to open up so far. So
all I'm saying is drink water. You know what I'm saying?
Stay hydrated.
Drink as much water as you can. Stay hydrated.
That's gonna be me the whole month of June before the trip. Straight water. Straight water.
Hydrated. It's gonna be deadly. Yeah, and figure that out, man.
Figure what out?
Your schedule.
Oh, yeah, April 1st.
Yeah, about to say, it was a week, man. About to say April 1st is what, next Monday?
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And don't you dare do no April Fool's bullshit.
Yeah, this ain't the time for that at all.
What you did.
I forgot all about that. But since you mentioned it,
Ain't trying to hear me. We're gonna have to regroup. We're gonna have to recruit somebody else. Nah.
That's funny. Well, all right, I guess end it right there. Episode 70 of the No Too Cool Podcast. We'll catch y'all next time.
Peace.
Peace.